We have been checking hourly on the conditions on the ground in Gaza, and since the climax of activities on Monday, things have settled down, mostly because now all of Gaza is caught up with funeral processions, and
it's for the 58 people who were killed 2 days ago at the border fence.
That's correct. And so they declared a 3-day period of mourning and now are burying their dead.
The other day we talked, and I talked about from our perspective how hard it is, or perspective in the West, how hard it is to understand why these young people are sort of flinging themselves against the fence, and for some of them into certain death from the IDF's rifle fire.
I think it's because any youth, that is any young man, certainly between the ages of 18 and 29, will tell you that there is no hope, and living for them is the same as dying. These are direct remarks made to me and to others. They feel like that they have nothing to lose. So flinging themselves at the fence is just one more way to bring attention to a problem that is 70 years old.
What are conditions in Gaza? As briefly as you can, what are some of the things that are driving this level of frustration and this sort of willingness to sort of throw your life away on a fence line?
I think over the last 6 months, the economy is seen to be drying up. There is no cash in people's hands, so they cannot buy anything. Vendors then cannot pay banks or their suppliers. So commerce, as we know it, has all but ground to a halt. The unemployment rate is officially at 45%, but it's really closer to 65% unofficially. There are no opportunities. So these men and young women who graduate from the 14 universities that are located in Gaza come out with a bachelor's degree and many times a master's degree and have nowhere to use it, or are severely underemployed.
Yeah.
I think all these factors, contribute to the sense of hopelessness.
And the infrastructure in Gaza, of course, since the last war with the Israelis, has never been repaired. I think you were saying the other day there's only a few hours of electricity every day. There's a tremendous problem with sewage and garbage disposal. Any other conditions we should be aware of?
Water is still undrinkable, has to be trucked in. There is food, there is agriculture, but people don't have money to buy this food.
And ultimately, no one can leave. You're virtually locked
That's exactly right.
The strip.
Many people have never been outside in their entire lives, and certainly the adults that I know and youth do not get permits. The demographic is, if you are a young man of a certain age, you will never get a permit to leave, to go and to enter Israel. The southern crossing with Egypt at Rafah is open exceptionally for 1 week now, and so people can leave. But even though it's open for 6 days, only about 330 people have managed to exit Gaza. What I see on the ground is not so much the right of return, but that is certainly an overriding issue. But it's really being able to live like human beings with some dignity and autonomy. It's that simple. People want to be able to move freely, to have a little money in their pockets, and to have some hope for a future, if not for themselves, for their children.
We were expecting more demonstrations on Friday along the border, and perhaps a lot more bloodshed. Do you see any cause, any reason for any glimmer of hope for either a peaceful resolution to this immediate crisis, or for some resolution to the crisis of just living on the Gaza Strip?
To be honest, I don't see any immediate change. There has been talk of releasing the pressure, if you will, by allowing some emergency aid to flow in. But yes, there will be marches again on this Friday, and they are called to continue until June 5th. But I don't believe that people have the stomach to march anymore after seeing what happened on Monday.
بسرعة بسرعة بسرعة